Anyway, so connection pooling overall concept is nothing but organizing pre-initialized database connections among multiple users. Sir, organizing pre-initialized database connections means what, sir? Means somewhere we keep multiple database connections ready to use. Means before user comes only, database connection already available. That's the meaning. Sir, where we have to keep that all database connections, we call it as a connection pool. The memory name, we call it as a connection pool. So in how we are going to generate that connection pool? In JDBC, we take the support of java.util.vector. We take the support of java.util.vector, one collection component, to create one object. The object is going to hold multiple connection objects. That is only I'm going to show the diagram today, the flow. Now, when the user comes now, the user will pick one connection from that pool. Means he takes one connection from that pool, and he uses that connection to do some operations on the database product. After work has been completed, the user will return that connection back to the pool. That concept we call it as a connection pooling concept. It's a theory. Now in our program, what we done, see there, we took one subclass anyway, pooling one subclass taken for user defined format. We took one subclass. So for this subclass, we are creating one object. See there. Just imagine it like this. Yesterday I attached notes, no? Attached. This diagram also attached yesterday, right? Okay. Right, look here. See there. Pooling P is equal to new pooling, passing three parameters. One is URL, one is username, one is password. So we are creating object for pooling, right? Imagine it, the object like this. We are creating one object. Imagine it, this is the object. We are passing three string parameters. This is one object. Got it right? Now, here, these are all instance variables, no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Now, what is the definition of instance variables? The variables which are declared without a static keyword outside the methods are known as instance variables. These instance variables will get the memory within the object. Memory in object. Now, vector also instance only. Yes or no? This vector variable. This is one variable, no? Right. This also one instance variable only. One instance variable, because without static keyword, no, instance variable. Memory in object only. Memory means the variable memory. The variable will hold address, the variable will hold data, two types, no, right, roughly. So these variables, URL one variable, username one variable, password one variable. These variables are initialized by using constructor, no? Yes or no? This constructor is executed because the constructor call is there. This is constructor call, no? This is constructor call. This constructor will take the data here. It takes the data and load it. So finally what happened means here URL. So URL is one variable, JDBC colon dot. I'm not drawing, hope you can understand. So here I took one username, I took it. Username I took one, system I took it. And password, P word is equal to manager. So the constructor will initialize these instance variables. Yes or no? Right. Now vector v is equal to new vector. So in this line, what happened now? Sir, new vector. New vector means one object is created. One object is created. New vector means one object is created. Imagine it, one object. One object created, new vector, one object created. This size of this is 0 because no elements are available. That is one vector object. Imagine it. This is a vector object. Vector object. This object reference will be available here. Vector v is equal to 0x222. Yes or no? Yes or no now? Now that address is available there, no? Okay, right. One object holding the reference of another object. In object-oriented programming, one object can hold reference of another object. So vector class object is holded by one pooling object. That only concept here. That's the point. Now this is one object. Now this object can accommodate, means this can hold. This object can hold unlimited connection, unlimited connection objects. According to collection framework, the objects generated from collection framework are not size restricted. They can hold any number of objects, not restricted. So this object, so because of this reason, in the starting I given to you, according to Java application development, the storages are categorized into how many types now? 4 types. What is the second one now? Object storage. Object is a storage for us. Object is one storage, which is going to accommodate something. After that only our database storage, file storage will come actually. So object means one kind of memory location only for us. It's a kind of memory location only for us. So object is one storage, because in the notes I'll make it in advance our starting for you in the introductions anyway. So I am asking today to imagine that storage anyway. Okay, sir, I'm imagining. This link is available there. That's a different issue. Two objects are linked, no? That is a reference concept. Okay, right. What is the advantage? One object holding address of another object. What is the advantage? The methods available in one object can access the members of another object through address. That only advantage. Second unit total, that only. Servlet programming. Total, that only. One object will hold addresses of 10 objects. That only servlet program. Only one object will be there because I am revealing that point. Why I am drawing this diagram here means students in core Java may concentrate, may not concentrate. This model available in core Java already. You may concentrated, you may not concentrated there, but I'm putting a revision on it indirectly. One object can hold address of another object. That only servlet. Servlet means 10 objects. One object will hold 10 objects. Now the servlet program will be controlling the 10 objects. That is servlet programming. Many students will not understand. The reason, imagining one object link to another object link, only few people can remember it. At least I am making a revision, you remember it. Now imagine this pooling object is holding address of vector object. Okay, right. Now in this pooling, you had remaining methods. No, see there. Create connection, the method. This method is instance method or static method? Instance method. What is the definition of instance method? The method which is declared without a static keyword is known as non-static method or instance method. Now instance method is memory in the class or memory in the object? Memory in the object. That is the imagination. Now this also instance method only, sir. This also instant because static keyword not there. So instance method, memory in object. Memory in object. Here also instance method. Instance method, memory in object. Instance method, memory in object. I'm imagining. So these three methods will get the memory here. We are imagining. These three methods will available here. I'm imagining. Where is this? So three methods are available here. Understood this point? All right. One method is create connection. Void create connection. Void means return type method or non-return type method? Type method. Here. Connection, use connection. This is return type or non-return type? Return type. Connection is the return type? No, right. Okay. That only core Java knowledge. Connection. Use connection. This is one method. One more is void return connection. Void return connection. So this is the imagination. Now this address is available on P. Understood this point now? Now whenever I want to access create connection, P dot create connection. Dot in Java indicates what? Dot in Java indicates what belongs to. Right? OB dot A means A belongs to OB. P dot create connection. Create connection belongs to P. P means what now? 0x111. We are imagining some location. It's a concept. Now this is your imagination now. Got it right? So one object holding the address of another object, that is vector object. Got it right? This is the imagination. Now these three methods which are available in this object, using this address location, they can access the members of this object. Not only reference. That only can reference. Right? See there. Now using this, by this single line, this is the imagination. Over. That is a line. With that one line, that is a diagram in the background, right? Now see, I am calling p dot create connection. Now I am calling the method. That only method call. That only you are calling it as what now? Method call. Call that method which belongs to p. It not belongs to class. It belongs to object. Call the method. Understood? No? Right. Now this method is coming out. Anyway, I'm not drawing. Imagine it. I'll draw the objects directly. Okay, right. See there. So create connection. I'm calling a method. Whenever I call this method create connection, whenever I call a method now, inside this method, when the method is executing now, inside that method, the driver is loaded. So driver is available to that method. That's the meaning actually. The driver is available to that method. Okay, fine. Now I am running one while loop now here. Can you see? One while loop. I'm running one while loop now, right? So in this while loop, I'm having v dot size. V dot size means create connection is using v. Create connection method is using v. Sir, it can use it because create connection method can use v. Because the method available in the object can access the variable of object. We had a rules, no? Instance method can access instance variable. Instance method can access static variable. Static method cannot access instance variable because the method is available in the class. Already know the rules. But instance method can access instance variable because both are sitting in the same object. Now create connection can use v. Nothing, sir, it can use it. So create connection is using v now. See, create connection v dot size. It is having a method known as vector class provides one method known as size. V dot size. So what is the size here now? 0. Because no elements are available in that memory. It is 0. So v dot size is 0. 0 less than 5. True or false? True. True means message. Pool is not empty. Message is coming or not now? Now create connection. Already know the connection or not now? Imagine it. It is creating one connection. Imagine it. It is creating one connection. The connection will have one address 0x1010 roughly. Connection object means one address location will be there. No, in that connection object, create statement, prepare call, that all will be there. There is one object or not now? We are imagining one object. One object. Okay, sir, one object came onto con. Then what you are doing, sir? Right. V dot add. V means vector, no? V dot add. Add that con to the V. Means what happened now? Sir, this is added here. That's a concept. 0x1010. This is added. Now vector is from the family list. List means index value will be there. Yes or no? That's a point. Added to the vector or not now? That's a point. So that the object reference added to vector. Right. Now this is while loop, no? Where is that while? This is while loop or not now? Again repeat it. While loop will not stop no until the condition is false. Again go for the while loop. What happened now? V dot size. Sir, here size changed, sir. Size became 1, no? Here. Because one element added or not now? Size became 1. So V dot size is 1, sir, this one. 1 less than 5, true, no? Right. Repeat the process, no? Right. What happened now? Sir, again, one more connection is created. One more second connection is created. 0x1011. Roughly, I'm writing these numbers. Right. Again, add that connection here. Add that connection here. 0x1011. This is index value 2. Sorry, index value 1. Now the size becomes what now? 2. Size became 2 or not now? Like this. It reaches how many now? Sir, it reaches 4. It reaches 3 here. Right. It reaches 4 here. Now, how many objects added? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 objects added, no? Right. So imagine it, 5 objects. Zero x 1012, 0x1013, 0x1014. 5 objects are created. Zero x 1012, 0x1013, 0x1014. Like this, 5 objects added. Understood, right? Now the size became 5 now. Because 5 objects are there now, 5. The size became 5. Observe this, right? Now V dot size 5, sir. 5 less than 5, true or false? False. While loop is false means terminated. Now V dot size is equal to 5, no? 5 equal to 5. Then what is the message now? Pool is full. Now this method execution completed. All of you understood? Create connection, right? So how many connections created now? Sir, 5 database connections created to database product. 5 connections created to database product. 5 connections. Now we are organizing 5 connections. 5 connections. This is database. Now each object will have create connection, prepare statement, prepare call, dot, dot, dot. Right? All are 5 connections available. This only pool, connection pool. Understood this? Like this vector can hold any number of connection objects. It's a theory. Because of this reason, I said always I used to speak this point to you. Java developer, don't sit with the C programmers. They'll confuse you. Because our imaginations are different. Don't sit with them. They'll draw one box, they'll write 1, 2, 3, 4, they'll write 0, 1, 2 index down. And they'll confuse you. If you sit with them, your mind expansion will not come. Don't sit with them. And don't speak to them also. Because our imagination is object imagination, address locations. Nowhere, sir, what is the difference between C and Java? Comparison question not there. That question is invalid question first. We are address location bindings now. Right. Okay. Got this point now, right? From now it is pre-initialized database connections. Database connections are ready. That's the concept. To hold the database connections, we took the support of vector object. Why especially vector? Vector object methods are synchronized methods. Locks are available. You speak this point to Spring Trainer, speak this point to Web Service Trainer, speak this point to Hibernate. In JDBC, what object you took to hold your database connection? Say that vector object. Why? Vector is a synchronized class. You say that point. And sit in that class and check it. What the trainer is going to use it. Which object is going to use it. You can check it out. If you use any other object, ask the comparison. The trainer will write the comparison. Why I used that object. If he cannot use vector, he may use array list. He may use linked list. If he cannot use vector, only 2 choices he had. He must use vector. If not, he has to use array list and linked list. If he is using linked list and array list, you can say that, sir, it is non-synchronized classes. The 2 are non-synchronized classes. If these 2 are non-synchronized classes, deadlocks will come, no, sir. Then how we are going to resolve the deadlocks? Then he says that I'll apply the lock from externally, object locking, he says. That you have to observe it and write in the point in the notes from there and go for interview. From JDBC, I use vector. It's a concept. Now user is coming. See there. Now go for main class. In the main class, I called a method, one method. That method created connections because in that method I kept one while loop executed 5 times, 5 database connections came. Okay, right. Now print the pool size. Whenever you want to print the pool size, I cannot access V directly. I have this main method is saying that I am sitting in dbcon14. This is a separate class now. From dbcon4, the class method name is main. Main method is saying that I cannot access V directly. I can access only P. So how I am accessing the size now? Size method belongs to V. V belongs to P. So they accessed P dot, that only, P dot V dot size. Understood this point now? P dot V dot size means V belongs to P, size belongs to V. That's the meaning. So your size is displayed. What is the size now? 5 is displayed. Now use connection. I am calling one method. Use connection. Using the connection, I am calling one method. This is one method call. This is one method call. I'm calling the method, no, right? This method is return type method because we are holding the connection on to con now. Got it right? See there what it does. Now P dot use connection. I am calling a method. Use connection. I am calling a method. Use connection method is taking V dot element at 0. V means your vector object dot element at 0. Take that address location from 0. That's what. Now from that 0, this is 0, no? This 0 or not now? From this 0 location, I'll bring this address location outside. Element at, it copies the address. It never removes the address. Understood this point now? It copies the address. It never removes the address. It copies the address. It copies the address onto con. It copies the address onto con. So con is equal to 0x1010. It copies the address into here. Can you see? Whenever you copied it now, remove that. V dot remove of 0 means from index value 0, remove this. Understood this pointer now? Remove this. Whenever you remove this, what is the size here now? Size 4 or 5 or 4. Whenever you remove this, and the elements are moved forward. Yes or no? That only sequence allocation. What is the drawback of sequence allocation? Sequence, non-sequence. Linked list means non-sequence. Your array list and vector is sequence. The elements are side by side. Actual terminology is contiguous. According to operating system, contiguous, side by side. If I remove one element, these elements has to move forward. They move forward. That's the meaning. Now size is 4. Imagine it, they moved forward. I'm not changing any index values there. So change the index value means I can change it. Now index values changed. Means actually they moved forward. It becomes what now? 0. It becomes what now? 2. It becomes what now? 3. Sorry. It becomes 2. It becomes 3. So size is 4. Over now? Right. Now return this. Return this con. The returned con will come and load onto again the variable, same variable I took. Con I took it. Same variable I took. Con I took it. Same variable. See there. The returned value will come back to con. Can you see? After coming back to con here, con is holding the first address 0x1011. First con connection object. Check the size. Size will be 4. Display using this con what you brought it. You are displaying the data now, right? Once work is over, what you do now? Return con now. Con means what? 0x1011. Return that con. So this return method, return connection method will take this con, return connection method. Return connection method will take this con and add it. V dot add. Again, you are adding or not now? Whenever you add it, what happened now? Sir, whenever I add it, it comes and adds here. It is adding here 0x1010. Observe now. Now, once it is returned back, what is the index value of this is now? 4. Understood this point now, right? What is the size will become again now? 5. That only pool size of returning connection added back to the pool message. And here the size is what now? 5. Understood? Here we are taking the connection, using the connection, after usage returning back. That concept is a connection pool. So from where I took it, where I added now, I took the support of vector. Understood? Right, this is the diagram. All of you got the concept? This is the concept. Right. In the coming journey, in the spring, what your trainer uses, in web service, what your trainer uses, in your Hibernate, what your trainer uses, you check there and record it. Here I took the support of vector object. Okay, right. If I don't take vector, I can take the support of array list or linked list. No issue. The program will run. But the two are non-synchronized classes. So non-synchronized classes do not have securities. In a multi-threading process or multi-user process, securities may not be there. So we take the support of vector. So vector specially used for connection pool in real-time market. Okay, right. So this is small diagrammatical information to you. Hope you got it. Right. I'll add the diagram in your notes to you. Right. So indirectly understood now, one object can hold the address of another object. Remember this statement, it will help a lot to you. One object can hold the address of another object. Now, here any variable methods are there. Variables and methods are there. The methods of one object can use the members of another object. That only concept. So like this, one object can hold references of any number of objects. That is the first concept in core. After that, inheritance, two classes linked with one extends keyword. Then for two classes also, one object only created. The object is going to accommodate the members of parent, members of child. That is the second concept. So in that process, a interface can be linked to one class through implements. There also one object only created, holding the members of interface, members of implementation. That only concept. That is the second concept. Third one, a class can hold another class, inner class. These are the three concepts we had. A class can hold one inner class. If it is holding inner class, what kind of class it can hold? Member inner class, local inner class, and anonymous inner class. So how its behaviors is the third concept. These three concepts are available. Total journey that only. Whether references or inheritance or inner classes. Based on these three only, your integration models are available in the future. Only these three models. Beyond that, alphabets, variables, methods, blocks, constructors, packages, they are all alphabets. No? They are all alphabets. Knowing about them is an alphabets. So that is first part is alphabet, second part is integrations indirectly. Here, indirectly, one object is holding the address of another object. So theory anyway. Now go forward. Now make a siding. Next concept. Batch processing in JDBC. Batch processing in JDBC. First one is transaction management yesterday, followed by uh, connection pooling, one concept, followed by batch processing. Right. The process of collecting multiple queries as a batch and executing on database product is known as batch processing in JDBC. Batch processing in JDBC. The process of collecting multiple queries as a batch and executing on database product is known as batch processing in JDBC. Anyway, right. Batch processing using statement. Make a siding. Case 1. Batch processing using statement. How many JDBC statements are there? 3. What are they? Statement, prepare statement, and callable statement. So batch processing using statement, batch processing using prepared statement. 2 programs we are going to record it. Batch processing using statement. We use following methods from java.sql.statement to perform batch processing. Make a statement. Add batch, execute batch, clear batch. Add batch. This method is used to add the query to the batch. Query to the batch. stm.add batch. And we are adding one query here. Execute batch. The total batch is executed. So normal meaning only, execute batch. This method is used to execute batch on database. Batch means group of queries. This method is used to delete the batch, nothing but clear the batch. That's called clear batch. Right. These three methods to be remembered, part of your batch processing: adding batch, executing batch, and clearing the batch. So example program you're writing. Right. Right. If completed, see there. So I'll take two tables available with me. See there, like this. Hmm. Select star from product 41. Okay. Two tables are there with me, right? Okay. So I'll take two queries, one for inserting in product one. I'll be inserting one in employee 41. Two queries I'll take as a batch. See there. Application 15, batch BATCH, batch processing 1. Click it. dbcon15, I will take it. Right. Here loading driver and creating connection anyway. These two steps are common from day one. The loading driver and creating connection. Right. Now statement. We want statement, no? Statement STM is equal to con dot create statement. This is statement object. So using this statement object, we have to use the queries. Okay, right. See there. The first method we had here now. Add, what is this? Add batch. So here STM dot add batch. Pass the query. Passing the query or not now, right? So in the process of passing the query now, insert into product now, product 41, P code, P name, P price, product 41. Product 41 values. So P code is a string now. So A 105, I will take it. What is not there, I am taking. If not, exception will come for you. What is not there? Right. I'm taking the standard values directly here. I'm taking the values. I'm not reading from the keyboard. Okay, right. Now product name, I'm taking some XYZ. I'm taking product price. I'm taking some 434.55. I'm taking product quantity, some 7. I'm taking. This is one query. STM dot add batch here. Insert into employee 41 values. Employee 41 values. Here employee ID anyway, some employee ID. A109 roughly. Employee name, some Alex. Employee designation, some SC. Employee salary here. Employee salary. Here some 13,000. Total salary, actually calculation this one, but I'm writing roughly here. Okay, right. Roughly I'm writing to run this batch 45,000. So this is one query, this is one query, both are one batch. So once. Now added to the batch. After adding to the batch now, execute batch. Execute batch return type is array, because execute batch array. What kind of array now? Int array. So here int sum k equal to STM dot execute batch. Now it is executed. So now that command, the line number 15 will take that batch to database product and run it. So it runs the two queries there and come back. That's the meaning actually. Now that array will get the status. If executed successfully, some status will be there. So array size will be 2 because 2 are executed means array size will be 2. For this I am running one loop. For loop int I is equal to 0 k dot length. I less than k dot length. What is this length keyword? Length keyword is used to find the size of array actually. Now I plus plus I am printing here. I am putting one comment there. System dot message record inserted successfully. I am putting one message. After this one, where is that? After this one, execution completed. No, clear batch actually over. You can clear the batch. stm dot clear batch. You can clear the batch. It's the meaning. 3 steps. But actually, whenever you want to do a batch processing, auto commit operation should be stopped. That point I'll write in the last. You have to stop it. Why means first you have to update the buffer, then you have to update the database. So for this, here we are taking what now? Con dot set auto commit false or true? False. After completing this execution, then we write con dot commit. Can you see that? After executing this batch, you can say con dot commit. It will be updated. Right. Once it is updated, then you can clear it. Then you can clear the batch. Actually, these two are extra points. If you don't write that also, it will run it anyway. But whenever you want to do a batch processing also should be under your control only. So because of this reason, set auto commit false, run the batch and commit it, then clear the batch. That's the meaning actually. Right. I will do it. See that I am running. So record inserted successfully came here. Go and check it. One record should be inserted. 105 inserted. No, right. So employee, can you see Alex? Understood this now? Simply batch processing. Process means execute. Processing means executing. Batch means group. Group execution. That's the meaning actually. According to database, group means what? Group of queries only. No, you can execute queries. So we are collecting all the queries together as one batch and running. What is the advantage? Means execution time will be saved. Internally, some execution time will be saved anyway. So this is the syntax of running batch processing using statement you are running. Batch processing using statement you are running this. Right here, dbconf15.java. This is main class only. Right. One more program. Batch processing using prepared statement. I'll explain the program after running this program again. I'll come back and I'll explain once. Sir, why you written this comment here? Statement, prepare statement. Why? What is the reason? See that the reason is like this. Who is the parent of prepared statement? Very good. Statement is the parent of prepared statement. Parent members are available to child generally. Okay, right. Here from statement, it takes two methods. One is execute batch, one is clear batch. These two methods are taken from the parent. That is only statement I written. Taken from the parent. It is having its own method, that is add batch from the same method. So prepared statement will have its own method add batch, but execute batch and clear batch, two methods are taken from the parent, that is statement. So I written that it is from statement, but this is from your prepare statement. That's the meaning. Sir, how that prepare statement method is available? So I written note, method signature of add batch. Method signature of add batch. Right. Look here. Now look here. See the difference between add batch from prepared statement, add batch from statement. Add batch from statement is with parameter. Observe this, right? Add batch from prepared statement is without parameter. That's the difference. There with parameter, here without parameter. Using this, we are doing one program. Okay, right. Demo con 16 we are doing. Right. Here, package test always. Under test, I am taking one class. DB con 16, I am taking. exception. Right. Here, two lines are common always. Right. Here, prepared statement PS is equal to con dot prepare statement. Already you know, prepare statement will hold query structure. It will hold query structure. So I am taking product only for me. I'm taking product. I'm taking right. I'm inserting record into product. One table I'm inserting. Okay, right. Product 41. Anyway, insert into product 41 values. But in the query structure, I must give the parameter indexes, no? Yes or no? It is no also, yes only now. Right. Insert into product 41 values 4. Okay, right. Now this is query structure. This is compilation. Yesterday one student came to me. Sir, I went to holidays, sir. How JDBC means? I also written one question mark and I kept. I don't know. Sir, today only I came after 10 days, sir. Sir, what about JDBC means? I also written one question mark and I shown to him. Because I am a fast track trainer, I will not stop. I'll go. Coming back, not there. Student has to come with us because you are in the need, no? Management will not ask Venkatesh sir to stop it. Going only. You, sir, videos are there means they are only not giving video to me. How will they'll give to you? For me only video access not there. Management has some permissions, no? They had some rules. So that all you speak to somebody. For me, not there. JDBC any doubt is there, you come, I will say. Beyond that, I don't know remaining. All you are absent or not absent. Coming students only I cannot remember. You are absent or came also, I don't know. Generally. So any doubt is there, you come. JDBC missed or not missed, I don't know. Within 3-4 days, the servlet is coming, you come, I said. Why I'm speaking that point means now I'll come back. I will not come back. Prepared statement over, no? Right. Okay. Insert into product values. Here query structure, no compilation. Compilation completed. Anyway, after compilation, you have to run it, no? See there. Sir, add batch. Add batch. Whenever I want to add a batch here, in prepared statement, you have to set the values first. Values not there, no, sir. How you'll add it? So PS dot set string of parameter index 1. You keep some data there. A106, roughly I'm keeping. A106, I'm keeping. Now PS dot set string of parameter index 1. Some value. PQR roughly. Now PS dot set float. PS dot 1 minute. PS dot set float of 3. Right. 345.67F. PS dot set int. Here some 10 roughly. After adding the values here, it becomes one complete structure, no? Structure with values. Now you can add as a batch. That only. PS dot add batch. The query added with values. That's the meaning. Got it right? Now I want to add one more means the same thing only. Same thing, repeat it. Same thing. Change the values. Primary key constraint is there. No, change the values. 7. Of course, you can take here something. A, B, C. I'm taking. Why I'm writing F here? Float value. Right, roughly. If not big value, 17. Now I added the same structure for the second time now with different values. So what you observed from this now? In statement, I can run queries on different tables. Using prepared statement, I can run on same table. That only information I'm trying it out. So I'm running on same database table product 41, 2 queries with different values. After that, PS dot execute batch return type is same int k. Same process. Int I is equal to 0, I less than k dot length I plus plus. Now system dot out dot print ln record inserted successfully. Like this. Record inserted successfully. After that, PS dot clear batch. Same process now, but you have to off the commit operation and do it. Okay, right. Sir, here I'll off it. Con dot set auto commit false. So before clearing the batch here, con dot commit. All of understood this commit, no? Updating the, because next concept also depends upon that only. Scrollable result set, that concept. In that concept, I am going to move the cursor up and down. I'm showing the cursor, no? One arrow I'm showing cursor. I'm going to move the cursor up and down. I'm going to move it. Whenever I'm moving the cursor up and down, it's called scrollable. There also this imagination needed for me. So I drawn the diagram. Okay. Now I'll run it. Okay. After running, the 2 records should be updated here. Updated now. Right. So here you are updating the same table. Okay, right. So anyway, this is the program. I made it. Make it a note. I written that point also here. Note. Batch processing using statement, we can update multiple database tables. Batch processing using statement, we can update multiple database tables. Update means changes here. Multiple database tables. Batch processing using prepared statement, we can update same database table. We can update same database table. Using prepared statement, you can update same database table. I am updating product 41 with 2 records now, right? With the statement, I done 2 database tables, I done it. That's the difference, you have to identify it. Okay, right. Batch processing with callable statement will not be there. Remember this point. Batch processing with callable, because already callable running procedure, no? Procedure also that only, no? Executing the multiple queries only, no? So callable statement will not support your batch process, because already procedure is there. Because they'll ask the question, what is the difference between procedure and batch processing? The last down. Before that, you write, what is the advantage of batch processing? Right. I made one paragraph. When we use batch processing, the execution control is transferred to database product only once. When we use batch processing, the execution control is transferred to database product only once and executes all the queries from the batch. In this process, execution time is saved and generate high performance of an application Wherever the execution time is saved, their performances increases generally. Completed? Right. Look here. Suppose, roughly I'm speaking, my loader is there anyway. Somebody will be standing for me always. My loader. So I called him. I had 5 papers with me, roughly. I given one paper to him. I asked him to go and give in the main office and come. He went and came. After coming back, I given the second paper. Again, he went and came. Third paper. He scolds me by the 5th paper, I think. Sir, what is this headache? Sir, take one folder and keep inside and give to me. That only batch processing. If he run individually, every time he must go to the database and come back. It consumes more time. So they introduced batch processing. Take one folder, example, I can keep that 5 papers inside. I can give that folder to him. He takes that folder, he executes there, he brings some result to me at a time. So your time is saved or not now? The same way here also. Wherever I want to run multiple queries on multiple tables, you can take the support of statement. So you can keep all the queries as a batch and run it. Some time will be saved. That only meaning. Got it right. Whenever you want to update multiple records in a same database table, prepare statement. So collect as a batch with different values. Same query structure with different values as a batch and run it. Some execution time will be saved and performance will be increased. They brought this as a batch processing. Right? Okay. Now they'll ask a question to you. Already processor is there. Processor is there now for us. Right? Okay. Now, what is the difference between processor and batch processing? Already processor is there now, sir, holding records anyway. Right. 2 minutes, I'll read it. After that, you record it. These are 1 minute. 1 minute, you stop writing. See there. Generally, in the real time, we never use batch processing. We are not using batch processing. We are using processors. Why means PLSQL engineers are there writing procedures. We are taking the support of that procedures. We are running. As a full stack Java developer, nowadays, in the future, you are also going to write PLSQLs. It's a different issue. See there. Using procedure, we can perform all operations on DB, which means we can perform create, insert, select, update, delete, all. Because procedure has out parameter, in parameter, all are there. Procedure is very powerful actually. Now batch processing is saying that using batch processing, we cannot perform select operation. Retrieve operation not there in the batch processing. Retrieve not there. Select star from retrieve process not there for batch. Using batch processing, we cannot perform select operations, but we can perform create, insert, update, and delete. Because of this reason, batch processing is also known as batch update processing. You are creating, inserting, deleting. Only changes you are doing, but retrieving you are not doing. So batch processing is not used in the real-time market. Make it, if possible, the paragraph. Right. So through procedures, we can perform all operations. Through batch processing, we cannot perform retrieve operation. Select query, we cannot have part of batch processing. That's the information. Remaining 4 queries, you can run it. So completed, right? Now look here. So finally, batch processing ended. 3 programs for you. One program is transaction management. One program is connection pool. 2 programs on batch processing. These programs are executed only once. Based on that, assignments will not be there. Okay, right. You can run it and check it, learn the concept. So tomorrow's class is scrollable result set. We are moving the cursor only in one direction. RS dot next result set. Do you remember? I drawn the diagram. One cursor is pointing. We move the cursor only in one direction. RS dot next. Sir, why don't we move the cursor in 2 directions on demand? So I'm going to design that result set object as a scrollable result set. Tomorrow I'll introduce. And that result set is having one child, that is row set. I'm introducing one row set. Result set has its own child, not only row set. Row set has one more child, JDBC row set. So based on this one program I'm recording tomorrow, that is a major part. After that, metadata, 4 metadata components. I'll introduce metadata by tomorrow. If it is late also, we are closing it. If it is 1:15 also, we are closing it. Because tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, any that JDBC drivers, one theoretical notes is there. I'll prepare one notes and I'll read on the JDBC drivers. And streams with JDBC, right? One concept. We speak on Thursday. I'm planning to introduce Friday servlet. That's my target. Completed, not completed. So Friday servlet I'm planning. So servlet introduction on Friday, Tomcat server installation on Saturday, Sunday relaxing, Monday first application I'm planning. This is my plan. Whatever the situation's bad also, we are running only. Got it? Right. Take care. Personal care, you take it. Right. One more information. I want resumes of 1+ experience and 3+ experience in Java. One company is pressuring me since 10 days. So I said my students are in advanced Java only, right? If any of your friends, the percentage criteria not there, graduation criteria not there, if he is well knowledged, any of your friend is well knowledged, if he is looking for a break, I will give it. Right, ready to work. If he is ready to work, position is there with me. So 2 months they'll place for some package, less package around 20,000. For 2 months he'll be trained under one team lead. After 2 months they'll go with the company norms payment. Anybody is having huge knowledge of your friend facing a problem with percentages, gaps, and so on, I'll give a break. nit.venkatesh@gmail.com. Right, sir, I am only confident enough means put your resume. Right, so hope you not completed framers, I think. Right, it's a drawback. So anyway, 4 positions are there waiting, because nowadays employees also getting affected now, this corona situations. Right, the project is going on, they want immediate recruitment for 4. So in the background they'll recruit it immediately. If you give a resume, tomorrow interview will be there, 31st we'll get an offer letter. If anybody is there, can put it. Well knowledged, reference from Venkatesh sir. Already you know, Amirpet trainers will have small brand. So definitely the resort should work it. Remaining all we will take care. Knowledge is important, no? If anybody good knowledge, you also in the future, after completing hibernate and spring, sir, I am good knowledge, remaining all for me problem comes, you can approach us, no issue. Right? When you came on that day, any position is there, we'll keep it. Right? We given already 2-3 students, we kept it already. So I want urgent requirement for Java, especially Java domain 1+ and 3+. If anybody is there, nit.venkatesh@gmail.com. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much.